views and opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those of its host, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the positions of any entities they represent. Yo, 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 y'all know what's up. You know what time it is. It's 7 o'clock. On what day? On a Tuesday. So that means it's time for Inside Steppin'. Jerome Cook, what's happening? Man, I see you. Thank you for checking in. Thank you all for chiming in, checking in, coming through, hanging out, kicking it, and any other metaphoric phrase you decide to use to describe your time on Inside Steppin', because we're going to kick it today, y'all. So look, today we're going to have a lot of general conversation, but we're going to talk to Ms. Faye Rucker of the Jules and Gents crew out there in Phoenix, Arizona, which is where we're going to be this upcoming weekend. Pastor D is in the building. Dennis Howard Hodges, I expect to see you this weekend, sir, over there in Phoenix. I'm looking forward to it, my brother. Kenneth Wynn in the building. Bobby Green, what's happening? I appreciate each and every one of y'all. So y'all know what it is. It's a West Coast thing this weekend coming up. We're going to be broadcasting live. And, of course, yours truly will be on the ones and twos doing the pool party, hosting, and hanging out. So y'all get ready for that. Ladies, don't forget to bring your bikinis. Pack your bikinis. Fellas, bring your smokes, your cigars, and, of course, out there in Phoenix, for those of you who are of the THC family, just know that these things are legal there. So that's always a good thing. My man Tree is in the building. What's happening, my brother? Sheila White, what's up, girl? Yeah, so right quick, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna touch on right quick, shouts out to Ms. Latika Billups and Candyman over there and this mashup DJ challenge. Shout out to them on this effort. I'm enjoying the what's coming out of that, and far as I can tell, there are 24 entrants in this DJ mashup. We got 24, and I haven't seen all of them, but I tell you what, I have seen some really good mashups of the music, y'all. So you get a chance, go over to on Facebook, mashups DJ challenge, and you can check out what's happening with that. I think like I said, there's been some really good entries. You can also go and if you go over there, they've got the list on that page, matter of fact. And it's got, like I said, 24 entrants. The first round, and it is closed, by the way. So if you're a DJ that's trying to get in it now, it's too late. But they're doing the first round of voting for the best mashup. It'll start at 10 a.m. on, I'm sorry, that's round 2. The first round of voting starts, and it'll be for 24 hours, 10 a.m. on April 17th for 24 hours, and it closes at 10 a.m. on April 18th. So get your votes in for who you think did the best mashup. I think this is an excellent thing, because we got so many, what I like to refer to as underrated DJs around the Steppers community, and some of these people get an opportunity to showcase, what they got with these little exercises. Now, I'm going to tell y'all, one of the people, I was shocked a little bit. I don't know why, but y'all, the phenom, Mr. Drury Alexander, has entered the arena, and he did a pretty doggone good mashup. Shouts out to my man Drew. I gotta give you your props, homie. That was pretty slick. I like that. I saw some other ones. I'm not gonna go into naming names, only because I saw a lot of good stuff, and some of y'all are my friends, and I don't want to hear no crap out of you. So there's that. But it is looking like it's going to be a real tight competition. It's going to be kind of hard to choose, I think, based on what I've seen so far. So y'all get an opportunity to get involved in that. Get your votes in. Voting for round 2 will start at 10 a.m. on April 19th, and it's open for 24 hours, and it'll close at 10 a.m. That'll bring it down to, I think, the top 12 or something like that. And the final voting for the top 12 will be on April 22nd. Close at 10 a.m. So the winnings cash mashup featured at RWS. So that's Red, White, and Smooth and you get a little bit of bragging rights. So you can always do that and check things out. Moving forward, right quick before I get into my interview here, I was about the last week or so, I've seen a lot of things come up around the Steppin world that they're not good, they're not bad, but I do want to address one thing. I said I wasn't going to touch this, but I am going to just say one thing about this particular subject, and that is the issue that appears, now just remember what I said, appears to be an issue with the Chicago-Detroit dynamic. My only comment to that is, if someone within one of these cities seems to have a problem with someone else in another one of these cities, I think you should address them directly and leave that out. Leave the actual cities out of it, because there's still a lot of respect that is maintained between both locations, and I don't think that it deserves for everyone to have to go back and forth at each other and choose sides. You know, I choose my side. This is not an issue. This is not a thing. Let's not turn it into something that it's not. Like anything else, because there's been commentary about who did what for how long and what's true and what's not. Well, some of the truths are necessary in order for the archives and the information to be laid out properly. However, a lot of the things that we hear and we see are rooted in opinions. Now, don't get me wrong, facts are facts. Time is time, numbers are numbers, and the numbers don't lie. However, everyone's journey in this dance, and I've said this on many occasions, is different. There are no two people that have the same journey. They're like a fingerprint. And with that, yours is not going to match up all the time, not even all the time, with someone else's. All we can do is learn to coexist within this dance and live and let live. How does that thing go? Live, love, laugh. You know, do that. Dallas Brown, what's happening? I see you. Hey, Erica Nicole in the building. Denise Steiter, what's up, girl? Wise Cat in the building. Barbara Lee. So let's keep the focus where it belongs, and that's on the dance. It is unfortunate that we are coming into a time where, and I've said this before on here, and we're getting to a place where things are becoming unrecognizable. And my problem here is that when we get to where this thing is no longer fun, because we're so busy beefing and so busy pointing fingers and so busy calling each other out, you know, and I'm not going to lie and pretend like I am exempt from any of that, because there are people who don't care for me, and truth be told, there are a lot of people that I don't care for. That's just the way of the world. Doesn't matter that the dance is the catalyst for whatever that is. But at the end of the day, whether you like somebody, dislike somebody, whatever the situation is, we should still be able to come to a location, much like the days when many of you all do not understand and you will never be able to relate to. There were gang members who literally swore against each other, who, if they saw each other in the street, it was on and popping at that moment. But once they were in the set, it was off limits. Beef was off limits on the set. Let's keep that same mantra today. You got beef with somebody, take it over there, not on the set. Those rules need to apply now in the times that we're living in. We still owe it to ourselves to enjoy one another while we're on the set. You got to beef with somebody, man, call them after the set. Beat them up outside, not on the set. All right, I'm done with that. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Oh, nah, I'm gonna do that later on. I'm gonna address that later on. Tonight, you guys, let me get my guest on the line here. We're gonna hang out with Kenneth McAllister. What's happening? Yeah, thank you. People don't understand. Back in the day, we just didn't have these problems within the confines or the walls of the set. Now, you might have a little trouble getting home sometime. You might, run into a little few pitfalls outside, but not on the set, y'all. We can coexist and dance and enjoy ourselves and take that pressure off and get that release while we in there. We're going to pretend like we like each other while we doing our dance. Let me get my guests on the line, y'all, so we can discuss this upcoming event. And there she is. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you all to a wonderful young woman that happens to be a Chicago native, all the way out there in Phoenix, Arizona. Miss Faye Rucker, y'all. What's happening, young lady? How you doing this evening?
I am doing fantastic. How are you?
Well, I'm not going. If you don't holler, I won't scream. How about that? And we'll make it do
Sound
what
like
it
a
do.
plan.
Look here. How's the weather out there in Phoenix?
Now, this is the time of year where it is beautiful. I mean, we're inching up to the 90s, but we're in the high 80s, low 60s at night. So it's fantastic.
That's a beautiful thing. So that means what you're saying is when we make it out to Phoenix this weekend for the Jules and Gents Phoenix Jam, it's going to be beautiful weather so we can kick it by the pool at night and just hang out. That's what you're trying to tell me.
That is exactly what I'm trying to tell you. And I actually posted the weather on my Facebook page to let people know it's going to be highs in the 90s, lows in the 60s and 70s. So it's going to be perfect. And we're going
Man.
to be dancing out by the pool and have a great time.
Well, I'm always put the pool thing in there, because I'm the host of the pool party. So I'm just saying, we're going to always throw that part out there, you did, because your man, Mr. DJ Be Real, is going to be on the ones and twos, and we're going to turn that thing out. It's funny, out of all of the sets that we go to throughout the year, uh, Jules and Jess, I think, has the best pool party. Uh, and I'm not just saying that because I'm playing the music and I'm broadcasting. I'm just saying people really come to the pool party and kick it like a pool party, like playing cards, dancing in the pool, dancing on the side of the pool. Man, it's off the chain. I love it.
Absolutely. I mean, that's the whole premise. We want people to attend the workshops earlier in the day, go put their swimsuit on, cool off, and go get in the pool or go dance outside by the pool. I mean, you can't do that everywhere in April, but you can do it here in Phoenix. So we got some games set up this year. Like, it's going to be awesome. So for whoever wants to get in the pool, they'll have that or the option of the game room.
Right.
So
Okay, that's what's happening.
we got both.
You know what? It's funny. You mentioned that too. I forgot about that game room last year. This people want some money at their game room last year. I see some folks coming out of there with with literally the hands full of money.
That's Miss Renee, one of our members. She's in charge of the game room, and every year she comes up with something completely different.
That's pretty clever.
And she makes it so exciting and so fun that people love going into the game room. So it's funny. We give them both options. You want to be at the pool, you want to be in the game room. But last year, people did win a lot of money. So I don't know what she's going to come up with this year.
Huh. That's pretty good. And I'm glad you mentioned that because one of the things that I really commend Jules and Gents and Angie Fain and Deetra and you guys for is that you all come up with a lot of very original ideas. You all come up with a lot of things that seemingly a lot of other promoters have used over the years after they came to a Jules and Gents event and learned some stuff. One of those is I love the fact that you guys have such a strong committee of people who are there for questions and information. I think that is phenomenal. Dennis Moore said, "Bid which, yeah, Dennis, we know we gonna see you out there by the pool." I know. Look, I
Dennis don't miss the pool.
oh,
Dennis is the guy that's gonna set the pool party off.
I already know. Look, I listen. Them guys be over there. They listen to them card games. They get intense out there. I like that. So let's give a breakdown of what we can expect for the upcoming weekend. On Thursday, what time do the festivities begin?
Well, let me just make sure I reiterate. We have a new location, and I know the team has been posting it, but I want to say it here. We've moved Thursday night. It normally was held at Cactus Jack for the last couple of
Right.
years, but now it's going to be at the American Legion, Post 65 on 1624 East Broadway from 7 to 11. So we had to move locations. So I want to make sure everyone knows it's now going to be at the American Legion from 7 to 11.
Okay, good
And it's
information.
free. So if you're in town, come on by.
Good information. Okay. So that'll ramp things up on Thursday night, start getting things started off. Now, and who's gonna be the DJ for Thursday night? Do you,
Thursday, we're going to have Money Mike
Money
and we're
Mike.
going to have Keith Hubbard. They're going to both be the DJs on Thursday
Oh,
night.
okay. Oh, Keith gonna jump in the game and do some DJing.
Keith
All
going to
right,
get
all
in the
right, all
game
right.
on the
That's
ones
what's
and
up.
twos.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. So on Friday, um, how are we looking for Friday? What we got going on?
Friday, we have several things going on. So, for those who are just arriving on Friday, I just want to make sure you know registration is going to be in the same room it was last year, which is right next to where you check in. There was a room right next door to there.
Right.
Registration is going to be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So, if you bought a 3 day pass, you need to buy tickets, you need anything, check into the registration room. And we'll clearly have greeters and people out there to tell you where it is. But registration will be open from 10 to 6. And then if you come in early and your room is not ready, don't fret. They will keep your bags, at the check-in desk. They'll tag it for you and put it in the room. And you can come on up to hospitality. Because our hospitality suite will be open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. as well.
Okay.
So I just want to make sure everybody know you do have someplace to go. We're gonna be dancing in there, playing cards, snacks, drinks. We're gonna get started in the hospitality room as well. And then on Friday, later in that afternoon, we are gonna have our tribute to Casper. So for those who want to participate in the lip sync, that will be happening Friday from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. So sign up, guys. We got a lot of good groups, but we
Yeah,
still got some
y'all sign
availability.
up
So
because I had to.
yeah, sign
I
up.
just told Angie this evening. She wanted, well, Cheryl Head. I'm surprised she's not
Yes.
on the line yet. She might be on here watching. Called me the other day. She was trying to get me and Poppy to do Rick James and Tina Marie.
Well, what's up?
We're not gonna be able to do it. By the time, hold on, see it, and now I'm making this public. By the time our flight gets in, and you got to remember, I have to do setup for the night. I
Okay.
am not going to be able to, it's just not going to work. I got way too much stuff in front of me. As soon as we land, I got to hit the ground running. Not going to
Okay.
have time.
We'll give you a pass this time.
Well, thank you very much. And it's funny too, because I never would do this stuff. And man, Casper, may he rest well. That brother, he get me every time out. He always catch me out of town. So like, come on, B, come on, get up. All right, Brian Forbes, come on. He got me last year. Matter of fact, we were out in Vegas and he got me up to do something. And I remember the thing that he did at Jules and Gents last year. And I'm really, really kind of feel some kind of way, that he's not with us this year. And it's a sad thing, but it is what it is, and we're gonna make the best
Well,
of
that's
it.
why we're gonna celebrate.
And that was another
That's
reason why
why
I
we
kind
are
of was
going
like,
to
I would do
celebrate.
it for that reason.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I
yeah,
mean, I know you won't be able to do it because you're gonna be setting up, but I'm just asking everyone who's listening, if you're interested, reach out to Cookie B or Cheryl. The number they can be reached at, just in case you don't have it, is 817-204-9726. Again, reach out to Cheryl, and the number is 817-204-9726. but it's going to be from 4 to 6. It's going to be phenomenal. Bring your tissues because it's going to be some songs that's going to hit a little different. And so it's going to be amazing. We're going to celebrate him, but it's also going to be a wonderful tribute, just for people to have that opportunity to have the last time to celebrate him
Absolutely, and I
in
and
that
I think it's and
particular
I
way.
think it's a great. It's just a great gesture. Period.
Yeah.
Casper that was my dude. Man, me and him go back shit probably 30 some years. And it's just like it's just kind of tripped out. You know, just to even think about it. But we live and we learn
Right.
and we move on.
Right.
Um, so coming off of that with the tribute,
Mhm.
the day party, the day set. Um, Give us a little bit on that.
Well, on Friday, we're going to be doing the tribute from 4 to 6. And then the main event Friday night is going to be from 8 to 1.
Oh, so it's only going to be just the tribute on Saturday. I mean on Friday.
On Friday,
Okay, okay,
yes,
okay,
we're going to have the tribute from 4 to 6. And then the main ballroom, we're going to have the main Friday night event from 8 to 1.
okay. Got it.
Because we
Yeah.
know a lot of
So
people are
that's
coming in. A lot of people want to participate in the tribute. So we didn't want to,
yeah,
have multiple things
yeah,
going on.
yeah. Well, that's good. I think that's a good idea. Um, you guys are phenomenal with the organization. That's one thing that I can say, and I know it's gonna be good because y'all doing it. Because I know my girl Angie and Deetra and you and the rest of the crew. That's one thing. And I'm gonna tell you something. And I tell people this all the time. There are promoters out here who people could take some lessons from. And Angie is definitely one of those. You guys put on a phenomenal event every single year. And like everyone else, you have fires to put out, but you all manage to put them out without anybody else in the world knowing they were ever lit. And I think that is excellent, excellent work. Okay, so then we have Friday night, which is the
Mhm.
Chuck Taylor night.
That's right. Everybody can be comfortable Friday night. We're gonna do Converse night, so get your chucks out. T-shirt,
Hmm.
jeans, however you want to do it. In the main ballroom, it's gonna be casual. So have your chucks on, and just get ready to dance. Myron is gonna be playing Friday night. He's gonna mix a little house in with the stepping.
Uh
So he
oh.
gonna get
Uh
us
oh.
started off
Uh
on
oh.
Friday.
Uh oh. I get the feeling Friday
We
gonna be a
got your
little
shoes
bit
on.
off
We're
the
gonna be
chain.
comfortable.
Friday might be just a little bit off the chain. Okay, all right. I see you. I see you. By the
Just a
way, ladies and
little.
gentlemen, let me tell you, it's not too late to get your tickets if you want to make it to this event. It is this weekend. But let me also, I got to give a shout out to the hotel. They, for the years that I've come there, have
Mhm.
been phenomenal. The hotel itself has done a wonderful, wonderful job of accommodating Jules and Gents and the Phoenix Jam. We have very little, if any. I mean, just there's nothing. There's a guy, and I wished I could remember his name, the bartender over there. Good dude.
Tony.
Every year I come in, he goes, "Hey," and he makes my drink. Great guy. I'm sorry I don't remember his name.
It
Um,
sounds like you're talking about Tony because he remembers our group every
that's
time.
gotta be him. Tall white guy. Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
And there will be food trucks. Do you know which food trucks will be there? By the way, I know one of those trucks last year. That food was up, man. It was bananas. I don't. And
I
boy, you
know
talking
we're
about was
gonna have
hungry?
a
Came
I
in.
know we're gonna have a pizza truck Friday night, and then we're gonna have a truck doing burgers and fries and things like that.
Okay.
Saturday is gonna be the main night for food trucks. We're also gonna add a truck that's gonna be doing vegan food. We're gonna add a few options. So stay tuned. We're
Now,
gonna have
now,
a few
now,
trucks out
correct
there on
me if
Saturday
I'm
night.
wrong. Was there not a truck last year that did vegan food, or was a vegan truck?
Yes,
Yeah,
that is
okay. I was
correct.
gonna say because I know people who literally bought off that truck and were very happy with the food. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Cool beans. Cool beans. All right. So yeah, Chuck Taylor night, y'all. It's gonna be off the chain up in there. Ooh wee. I don't know. Um, are there gonna be any type of uh workshops or anything on Friday? Just strictly the
Not on Friday.
okay.
All the workshops will start Saturday morning, and we can run that down so everybody will know when the workshops are happening.
Okay.
But no workshops on Friday. It's basically the celebration for Casper from 4 to 6, and then the main, Friday night dancing event
And a big
from
old
8 to 1.
Chicago party wearing Chuck
A
Taylors.
big
I
old
got you.
Chicago party. That is correct.
I like that. I like that. So you guys, and shouts out for having DJ T Rail in the building. That's my guy right there. So we got Myron the R, we got T Rail, we got Money Mike, and we got DJ Paradise. Now DJ Paradise is one of my favorite DJs. I
Okay.
like that dude. Yeah, he gets it in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say DJ Paradise is probably one of the more underrated DJs around the game. I would like to see him move around a lot more. So
Absolutely.
if you
And
won't hear
he's a big
Paradise, you heard
supporter
what
of
I
our
said.
event and is usually with us every year. So,
Right.
we always love to support our DJs. And if any of the DJ lineup changes, we'll definitely be letting people know once they get to the event. When people travel, we just want to make sure everybody is going to arrive and things will stay as they are.
Yep. That's what's happening. Diane Harris, I see you. Thank you for coming through, cuz. Taylor D in the building. Yeah, so hey Tony Brown, Huff in the house. And of course, Angie Fame. What's up, Angie Fame? Jay Mayo. Ain't you supposed to be working? No, I'm just messing with you.
Oh, and you know what? I do have one update. It's T Real is not going to make it this year.
What? Oh, okay.
I know, I know. That was the one update that I wanted to make sure I got out there. We did get notified he won't make it, but we will have the other DJs you just named.
Yeah, no problem. Plus, I'm gonna be DJing anyway, so you just never know.
Okay.
But okay, so on the workshops,
Hmm.
I'm gonna just tell y'all like this. This one instructor's worth the price of admission, y'all. Mr. Daryl Davis, Angie Fain, Keith Hubbard, and Kevin Dockery. That's an all-star lineup right there. Whose
And
idea was
I
that?
want to make sure we also update you on that as well. Doc is not going to be able to make it.
Oh,
But
okay.
I know. However, like you said, Daryl Davis worth the price of admission. We're gonna have Daryl.
Oh, absolutely.
We're gonna have Keith. We're gonna have Angie. We may have a few other surprises to throw in there for you, but we still got the all-star cast. So it's gonna be great.
Oh,
And
look.
we added another DJ. That's what I meant to tell you. Another DJ, DJ Mia. She's coming in.
Okay,
So
okay.
she's gonna actually be playing for us too.
Very good, very good. That's what's happening. Okay, so now I happen to know for a fact that on the with the special guest, my man T Pratt is coming in because he's going to be doing his special forum like he does every year. I think that more promoters need to get back to having these breakout sessions of conversation with the history and the culture being taught and being explained and broken down like T Pratt does at this event every single year. I think we need to have more of that. So shouts out to Jules and Gents for making sure that remains a part of the culture as well. Now, one person I know that's going to be there is my man Selwyn Hodges, Mr. Selly Sell, because if he don't show up, Angie going to kill him. So,
You might be right.
no, and he will be my co-host throughout the weekend, you guys. So I'm telling y'all now, this show is going to be fun. Trust me. Selwyn is a great master of ceremonies, a fantastic guy, and he's going to be a phenomenal co-host, and we are going to have a ball because I promise you, let the games begin. Comedy is
Let
bound
the
to ensue.
shenanigans begin.
So everybody, the weekend passes for this event are $125. You can still get them on Zelle, Cash App, or PayPal. Y'all need to, if you ain't coming, you should be. I promise you, this is one of my most favorite events of the year. Y'all have heard me say this on more than one occasion. Nothing has changed thus far. It only seems to get better. The hospitality is off the chain. If you want to go to an event where you can literally, really, really enjoy yourself, relax, and have a good time dancing, this is it. This is definitely one of those. So this year, because I know the last couple of years there were after parties every night. Are we doing after parties this year?
Oh, it's happening. You already know.
Yeah, buddy.
So yes, we are having
Listen,
our after parties.
for those of y'all that just
So
can't get enough,
listen,
man,
if you're trying to get some sleep, this is not
this
the
is
event
not
for
the
you.
place. I tell you what, last year, one of them nights, man, I think it was Saturday night, I was wore slap out. And Poppy say, I'm going with so and so and them. Man, listen, when she came back to the room, the sun was up. Her and that crew she was with, they burnt the candle all night long. They did their thing, man. They had a good time.
Yes, the after party is not over with until 4 a.m.
And I got some good sleep. Don't play no games.
So
So,
now you telling on yourself. So that's why you showed up late Sunday morning to service.
hey, let me tell y'all something. When we could see them, it's one funny thing that people don't understand. And this is why I think, well, did I go? I think I went to one of the after parties and didn't go to the other one. Anyway, when we come from the east out west, and see what happened was last year we caught an early flight. We had a 6 a.m. flight. So by the time, we of course had been up since probably 3 or 3:30. By the time we got to the airport, got checked in, got on the plane, everything right, 6 a.m. Now, we fly that way, we lose 2 hours or pick up 2 hours. So by the time 1 or 2 a.m. come back around, I'm up 24 hours. I'm tired. I've been carrying bags. I've been setting up stuff. I've been putting out fire. Man, look, I was wore out. I had to catch up. So that's kind of how that went. Yeah, it's crazy going, when you go from one to the other. So yeah,
It's true.
that
That
time
jet
zone
lag can get you
switches.
sometimes.
Hmm?
I said that jet lag can definitely get you
Oh
sometimes.
yeah. It hit me real hard, right across my head. I was out of there.
And let me add
Okay,
this. I know
so
you
is there
mentioned people could
I
still
see
get the
so
3
is
day pass.
huh?
I said, let me add this. You had mentioned people could still get the 3 day pass. I want to make sure if they want to do that, you mentioned that they can get it on Cash App or Zelle. The phone number to do that, if you still need a ticket, you can Cash App the money or Zelle it to 480-769-1367. Again, that number, 480-769-1367. You can send Cash App or Zelle. You can still get the 3 day pass, or you can pay for individual days. So just wanted to make sure you had that information.
Now, on Saturday,
Yes.
between 9 and 10 a.m.,
Yes.
you guys can hit the Zumba class by Miss Linda Taylor. All are welcome.
Yep.
So for those of you who wake up in the morning and you need to get your workout on, do that. But I want you to also keep in mind that that particular day is 420. So in case you need to get your other workout on, there are dispensaries in the area. I'm just saying. uh, and we will absolutely not be forgetting that on Sunday, the church service will be.
That's what me.
I'm gonna let. Why am I talking about that? You talk about that. That's your thing. Go on, tell us about it. Yeah.
Well, my whole thing is, and Angie had a wonderful idea.
Mm-hmm.
We party Thursday night, Friday, Saturday. We definitely want to make sure we still give God some time. So we set up having the Sunday service probably about 4 years ago. This is our fourth year. And we just thought it was fitting. We have all these people flying in from all over the country, and we dance together, we laugh together. So we definitely want to also praise together, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, Miss Leanne Fain is going to bring us into praise and worship, Angie's mom. She's going to get us started off in praise and worship. And then I will be, bringing forth the scriptures and the word. And then we do our prayer requests for anybody in the room that needs prayer. My prayer warriors will be present and they will be praying and bombarding heaven with these prayers. And, we just trying to help so that before you leave this place, that, you have a right relationship, you can get some breakthrough, you can get your praise and worship in with us, and, end the weekend on a high note. So we just felt like that was the proper thing to do.
That sounds like a winner right there. Mr. Tim Ellican just said you and Poppy could be sisters.
Ah,
Yeah, you do kind of favor my wife a little bit. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I kept looking at you thinking, oh, you look strange. No, I'm just kidding. No. Yeah. Okay.
we
Yeah. So that
cousins,
Sunday
you know.
service is a beautiful thing, and I'm the last couple of years have been really nice with those services, and it's something that for those of you like they got everything at Jules and Gents, y'all. Everything you need is right there in one building. And on Sunday, at 11 at 9 to 11, Mr. T Pratt with his forum. And I'm not
Mhm.
sure what the subject matter is going to be yet. I had talked to Angie a couple of weeks ago, and she told me she had an idea, but wasn't sure exactly which direction he was going to go. But either way,
Mhm.
you guys, I want you to understand that Mr. T Pratt is one of our media predecessors in this media game where Steppin is concerned. He's one of the first people to begin to uh, document and archive the
Mhm.
dance itself and the things that go on around the dance. And he's done some wonderful writings over the years. He's told me that he's sworn off ever coming back to it, but just for the record, because we like to make sure that things are on the record and proper and correct. So that forum is sure to be very interesting, as they always are, because you have a lot of years of knowledge that get brought forward from people around the Steppin game. So that is one to look for. Let me see what else we got here. I think we've covered just about all of these.
Well, I want to highlight one thing for
Please do.
Saturday for the
Go
workshops.
ahead.
Saturday, the hospitality room again will be open from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on Saturday. So
Okay.
if you get up and you snacky after going to that after party Friday, stop by the hospitality room, right?
Ooh
Because
wee.
they'll have music in there and snacks and things like that. But our workshops, like you said, Zumba's going to start at 9 for those who want to get a workout in. There's going to be a men's only class from 10 to 11
Mm,
with Daryl and Keith. For all the men that may be tuned in, you do not want to miss that class,
absolutely.
right? That class is going to be phenomenal. So that class is going to start at 10. I know some of you going to get in late Friday night, but you still might want to get up and get to that men's only class. And then after that, we're going to have the intermediate stepping class in the main ballroom from 11 to 12:30. That one is going to be Angie and it's going to be Daryl. And we may have one or two other instructors we're confirming now that may, step in if
Mm-hmm.
need be to also assist with that class, depending on how many people are in the class. And then it's going to be a breakout at the same time. Keith is going to be working with the beginning steppers. So if you don't know how to step well and you feel like you need to brush up, you will have options. You can either go into the intermediate class or into the beginners class. And then we're going to wrap it up with the walkers from 1 to 2:30, and that's going to be all the instructors.
Okay.
So that's going to be our lineup, and I would behoove everybody. It makes it so much easier. The classes are $25 to bring cash because it just makes it easier when that line gets long. I'm going to be at the desk. I handle all the instructors. So it just makes it easier if you can pay cash. If not, you can do Zelle or you can do Cash App at the number I gave you previously, and I'll have it at the desk as well. So I just wanted to go down the workshop so people understood the time and the cost.
How they say cash is king.
Cash is king, and it makes a girl's life a lot easier.
That's what's happening. Well, I'm looking forward to it. We have several people coming from San Antonio with us. In fact, I think we're all just about on the same flight too. Uh,
Okay, that's phenomenal.
yeah, it's quite a few
And
of us.
don't forget your swimsuits, everybody,
That's
because
right. Don't
once we
forget
finish
y'all
all these
swimsuit.
workshops, we're gonna have the game room starting at 3 and the pool party starting at 3. So you can go into either one, but don't forget your swimsuits.
How they say it's going down. Yeah, we're gonna have a blast. So okay. I wonder. Let me see if I can get. Uh oh. Let me move that out of the way there. I got so much stuff going on here. You know what? Let me take a minute and do some housekeeping right quick. And I gotta run. We got to we got to pay some bills right quick. We got to pay this. We got to pay some bills. Hang on one second while we go to commercial.
Command Steppers Minnesota and Team USA Mortgage Brooklyn Park presents the 15th annual 15-year anniversary J Most Unique Edition Minnesota Steppers and Line Dancers All-Star Bash.
Our special feature for the weekend is the Y'all Can't Beat Us Steppers and Line Dancers contest. We got a $10,000 prize pot, so y'all come get this money. Contact me, I'm Alvina at 651-276-7703.
All right, y'all. That is the Minnesota Command Steppers Steppin' in Line Dance All-Star Bash. And that thing is going down, and it is going to be off the scale. And it's coming up here pretty quick. And I was like, I was sitting up there thinking, dang, I want to be there, but I don't think we're going to be able to make it. And that's real unfortunate because I want to see, of all things, and I know y'all know I say all the time, it's all about stepping, but truth be told, I really want to see the line dance competition. I think that's going to be real interesting. I've never seen that before. And maybe it's because I'm not, I don't follow too many other genres of dance, but it looks like it's going to be something different to see. Now, they got some serious cash purses down there, cash prizes, and they are, they paying what they weigh, y'all. And I mean, there's even a best dress contest, as a matter of fact, this year. Let me see. I want to make sure I got my facts straight here, because y'all know it'd be so much stuff going on. I can't remember all of it off the top of my head, but here we go. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Weekend pass is still 140. The home of the Y'all Can't Beat Us couple dance, line dance, and steppers contest. $10,000 on the line for various things. So go down there and get your bankroll, y'all, because it's going down in Minnesota, May 30th through June 2nd. Looking forward to that, y'all. Okay, so let me get Mr. Hodges. Let me see if I can get Mr. Hodges on the line right quick. See if we can get him to chime in right quick. See what we got here. I gotta try and. Hold on. I gotta get him. Where'd he go? Did he not come in? No. What just happened here? He's calling.
It looks like he's available.
Huh?
You gotta click on video.
Wait a minute. Let me try him again. I don't know what happened there. He must not have answered, and then I guess he didn't pick up. Okay. Anyway, we'll keep going. So, with that said, Magnolia Crescent Orchards, greetings. Thank you for checking in. Smiling Happily is in the building. Ms. Londa Williams, how you doing? My man Dennis. Queen Tay Mayo in the house, coming through. I'm going to be seeing a whole bunch of y'all this weekend.
Discuss what time who's DJing on Saturday night and who's the after party DJ.
Oh, really? Okay, so the producer lady, I see a big
Hey
old.
man,
I see a big old head. Hold on, man. Hold on.
hey, you early, man.
Ain't nobody early. You late, man.
Oh, is that? Oh yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, I forgot I'm on that different time, man.
Uh-huh.
What's going on, everybody?
Hold on.
Hello,
Let me
hello.
get you in here proper. Like there he is. What's up, Sally Sale in the building?
Hey man, I can't call it, man.
And how you doing,
Just out
man?
here doing what I do, baby.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, just for those of you who don't know, this is Mr. Selwyn Hodges, my co-host for the weekend.
Oh
Hey
yeah.
man, you ready to kick it, man?
Hey man, it's going down, man. It's going down, man. I've been getting ready for about 3 months because I know if it don't happen, I had a dream. Angie knocked on my door,
Yeah, you
and
don't even want that smoke.
I don't want that smoke, man.
Yes.
I don't want that smoke. Yeah, man, I'm excited, man, about working with you, man, and just having some fun all weekend, man.
Well, that's the plan, sir. That is the whole plan.
Oh yeah.
That's the whole
Oh
plan.
yeah.
We gonna have a good time, man. And I'm looking forward to us getting up there and coexisting on this microphone and on these cameras, man, and get these people something to have
Oh
fun with
man.
and watch and
Yeah.
just enjoy. You been doing all right, sir?
Hey man, listen. I've been doing good, man. You know, sometimes life throw you a curveball and you might hit it and you might not.
Shit,
But
sometime. Come on now.
so listen. So yeah, so they listen, life threw me a couple curveballs. I struck out. I just had to start over.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying? Just
hey,
keep pumping.
that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Shoot, that's
Man,
how
come
you
up with
do
a new
that.
plan, man, and make it happen. Yes, sir.
Hell yeah. Every now and
Yes,
then you
sir.
just
How
gotta.
everything been going with you?
Man, I ain't gonna complain. Like I told her, if you don't scream, I won't holler, and we gonna be all right.
There you go.
You know, we
There
gonna
you go.
we gonna make it do what it do, baby.
Oh yeah.
What you looking forward to this weekend, man? What's? Tell us.
Listen, man. I am first of all, I'm looking forward to getting out, man. I hadn't been out in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was looking forward to this weekend. Just getting back in touch with everybody, man, giving everybody some hugs,
yeah.
man.
You kind of been off the
You know what
set
I'm
for a
saying?
minute, huh?
Man, I've been off the set, man. I just told you the curveballs came
Life been
and I
lifing.
couldn't see them.
Yeah, life be lifing, man. You got, you know.
Yeah, man. But listen, listen, it's okay, man. It's okay, man. You just regroup. But I'm excited about this weekend, man. I'm excited about getting me some talks in and some having some laughs and putting
Yeah.
some smiles on some people's faces, man, and getting me a couple dances in too.
Well, we absolutely gonna do a whole lot of that.
Man.
So, uh,
Oh yeah.
that's what's happening. When you plan, when you gonna be getting in town?
So my flight leave out here uh, from Tennessee at 1. So I know it's like a 3 hour, 4 hour time difference or something. So I
Uh,
mean, I should probably be in there about about 3 o'clock, something like that.
okay, yeah. So that'll be good. By the
Yeah,
time you get in, we ought to be pretty close to almost set up.
yeah.
And shit, we can go ahead, man, get the microphones and get busy and get to running our mouth and have some fun with it.
Oh man, hey man, we gonna get busy right off the bat. We ain't gonna waste
Okay.
no time.
Hey, Cheryl Head told me to tell you don't forget to bring your speedo. She said you got to wear you got to have your speedo for the pool party. Look, I know Cheryl sitting over there like, what did he just say? I ain't thinking about you, Cheryl.
Cheryl want everybody to be ready for the pool party.
Doggone right.
Oh yeah.
Got to make it do what it do,
Oh yeah,
baby.
it's on.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna be a part of everything, man. I'm excited.
Okay.
I
So
am.
hey, Selwyn, right quick, man. Because I was intending to ask Faye this too. As a matter of fact, I want both of y'all to address this question. Why you
Yeah.
laughing, Faye? What's wrong? Look, she's like, wait a minute, what are you gonna ask me? A matter of fact, Faye, I want you to go first.
Okay.
When you first start stepping.
Ooh, okay, so let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
It was years ago with Angie and Keith, but I stopped for a while. So I'm gonna say probably about 6, 7 years ago, really.
Okay. Okay. My question, I'm always curious, like with people, especially people from Chicago, are some people are legacy, I call legacy steppers, ones that learn from family, and then there are those who, got it along the way. What about you, Selwyn? How long you been at this thing, man?
So man, I actually started trying to put my feet on the wood around '09.
Okay.
I mean, it's not as long as people think, but I actually, I was back and forth in Chicago for a long time. I went to electrical school there, so
Okay.
I actually started. I watched. I went from bar to bar, just stepping man for years before I even attempted to do it. So
Okay.
I had an idea how I was supposed to look. Yeah,
That's right.
yeah,
Um.
man. So I really, yeah.
Oh no, no. Go ahead, man. Yeah.
No, so I didn't even start in while I was in Chicago. I
Hmm.
started years later after I moved to Ohio.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So what got you where you felt like I want to do that? What made you? Because and I'm asking you this because there's a thing like when it comes to men in this dance, there always seems to be a struggle for more men to enter the dance, and it makes you wonder what separates the guys that finally say one day, "Hey, I want to do that and I want to do it right," versus the guys that don't want to take the time or the energy, to deal with it. What made you make that decision?
Well, you know what? From spending a lot of time in Chicago
Mm-hmm.
and then as much time outside of Chicago in these other cities that's have been coming up
Mm-hmm.
in stepping. I think that the man issue is outside of Chicago, in my opinion. I mean, because in Chicago,
Oh
man, in
yeah.
Indiana and places like that, man, I don't I to
Ain't
me,
no shortage of
it's never
dances in
been a shortage
Chicago.
of men. No,
You
hell
are
no, ain't
correct.
no shortage. Yeah, ain't no shortage of men dancing there because it's a you born into it almost
Yeah.
up there. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Right.
lifestyle for real. So outside of Chicago and other cities, um, first of all, I think that the cities that's starting, it probably been doing it since '05, '04 or something when they
Mm-hmm.
started coming out to these other cities. The men that you were getting were probably mostly close to retirement or retirement.
Mm-hmm.
They were older men.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And older. So in Chicago, you got youth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I
True.
think is lasting. Nothing lasts without youth.
Yeah.
You know what
That's a
I'm saying?
fact.
So in order to get
Uh oh. You breaking up. Breaking up there, buddy. You got a bad
Yeah,
connection.
breaking up a little bit.
yeah, it's hard. Um,
Uh oh. Okay. So Faye,
Yes.
Selwyn, fix your phone, man.
oh,
what What are your thoughts on what he's saying about
so,
the male
so let me go
populace?
here. Oh, okay.
I mean, I think he's absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
Me being from Chicago, when I did live there, I used to do the same thing. I used to go out to the 50-yard line and, different clubs to see steppers dance. And there were a plethora of men. There never looked like there was a shortage.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I moved here to Phoenix in 2005, it was the total opposite.
Right.
So, I thank God that, like people, like when Angie moved here, at one point, Dre lived here for a short period of time. Um, you know, when people like that started coming here, we started having more stepper sets. We actually had an instructor and things started picking up here,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot more steppers started moving here. So we created our community here, but there's still a need for new students, young, fresh blood, people who are interested. It's not the same as in Chicago. Like Silva said, like you see your grandmother, your mother, your auntie, you see everybody stepping in
Right.
Chicago. Here in Arizona and in other places outside of Chicago, it's not as prevalent. So you have to create it. You have to create buzz. You have to make
Mm-hmm.
people want to learn how to do the dance. You have to display it a little bit more and market it a little bit more. So I think what he's saying is spot on. Like we have to go outside of the main cities and start. investing in getting other people interested in the dance and having more input from other areas.
Right.
And that's one of the things we try to do at Jules and Gents is we try to make sure at our event we have escorts. We have guys that you'll see that are designated at the party that may have on a certain color or
Mm-hmm.
armband or something that's their assignment is to go around the room and dance with the ladies so we can make sure everybody gets a dance in. So, those are things we're trying to do to promote and to make sure all the ladies get a dance and that the men are involved and that they feel like they had a good time and they dance they socks off too.
Yet
So,
another Jules and Gents innovation. See, a lot of people,
Yeah.
a lot of people don't know. A lot of stuff came out of Jules and Gents that people do around the country now. They don't know. Like for example, Selwyn. You've got a history of competing in the dance. A lot of people don't know that. You know, when it comes to, and this is why things like Inside Steppin' to me are important because there needs to be reference points. People need to know that they can go and look for information and it be readily available so that they, because people constantly have questions. There is no fact section anywhere for somebody to go for compulsory questions about stepping. So we always have to continue to put these things out there. I'm noticing lately, now you all are, and I say newer because anybody that I always refer to people that have started dancing within the mid to late, the late 90s and in the early 2000s as newer steppers. With the way things are going now, even those people are now becoming the elders of the dance. And I always find it interesting that we're at a place now where there's a seemingly there's a turnaround happening. There's a lot of things that are adjusting. And if we're not real careful about how we archive this information, a lot of things are going to get lost in translation. The dance itself doesn't need anything. It just needs people to respect it and do the right thing by it. So I didn't mean to get off into a whole preachy thing, but
That's the truth.
lately I've been watching people. A lot of people have a lot of things to say. We're in a seeming like a place where people are battling each other over all these different things, and there's no one source or one place to get the information. But I always recommend that we reach back. There are people who are older now who I think have become somewhat bitter and resentful because the newer generation doesn't know who they are or respect them. And the only thing I can say to that is if you're not a part of social media, if you're not one of those people that people are videotaping or being seen, people are not paying attention. And that's, it's unfortunate that that's the way things are, but that's just kind of how things are. We live in a microwave generation.
Yeah.
So, Selwyn, I know
Yeah.
you're going to be all on the
I
camera.
think we have to, you, I think we, for years we've been hearing the argument about the dance change and this and that, and by me getting my footing from Chicago, you know what I'm saying, and people that's been doing the dance for years, that's where I wanted to get my footing from because that's where it originated at. So I wanted to make sure I have that foundation. Um, but I think over the years I started to, how you say you have to look at both sides of it.
Right.
So I think you have to take one with the other. Once the dance started to spread, that's actually a beautiful thing for our community. And when things spread and grow, they change. You know what I'm saying? People just have to work to, we want everybody to understand the root. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? Where it come from and the history and how it was done. But even the root or how it was done was different in Chicago too.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I'm
see.
saying? They still have their issues
Yeah.
about what's original and what's this. You understand what I'm
Well,
saying?
and
So
you're right. The only thing though is that I want people to be clear about one thing: the dance doesn't change. The way people
the
add
dance shouldn't
nuances,
change.
It shouldn't. Exactly. The nuances and the subtleties and the things that people do within the dance is
Yeah,
okay. But the dance itself needs no changing. It is perfect in its own right. And anything else
yeah,
should be called something else. There is no variation. Well, let me not say there's no variation. There are variations, but the point of it is that it doesn't need any adjustments. Add your flavor and your style and lead a dance in its purity and let that be what it is. So
yeah.
that's, let me get off that soapbox because I got, this is one of them days where I got a whole bunch of stuff I want to say. But I'm staying away from it all today because right now we talk about jewels and gents, y'all. We gonna get ready
Yeah.
for this weekend. I spent the day getting stuff ready, man, and getting all packed up. So we'll be ready to hit the ground running come Friday. And I already know what it's gonna be like. And all I can say is if you don't know, you don't know. You need to be in the building. What you got, producer lady?
Hey
Okay, the
man,
producer lady, she ain't gonna be happy unless we talk about who the DJs for
is she
Saturday are.
hiding?
Huh?
Is she poking in the door?
All the
Is that
time.
what she doing?
All the time. All the time. She wants everybody to know who the DJs for Saturday are. She ain't gonna let that go. It ain't
Okay.
but we ain't got but 4 DJs. It ain't like go ahead. Tell
Well, we
us.
got DJ Mia Moore. We got Myron, of course. We got Paradise. So we got
Nah.
several DJs for Saturday
Right.
night. So it's gonna be as usual. It's gonna be
It's
turned
gonna
up
be
like it
on and
always
cracking.
is.
Exactly. We already know this. She just got this detail stuck in her head. She wanna make sure we all get it.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, right? Because when you
There you
say we
go.
I kind
gonna
of think it
let
goes
those
without
DJs
saying though.
loose, we excited about our new DJ and our other DJs that's coming in town. So it's
Yeah.
gonna be amazing.
I think that it kind of goes without saying. I mean, like, you got Myron on the ticket. Okay, we already kind of know how that's gonna go. It ain't,
Yeah,
that
we know how that's gonna
that ain't
go.
exactly,
Ow!
right. Go on, Selwyn. How you doing?
Ow!
You better leave my Myron alone. That's my DJ.
Uh-huh. You gonna get to hear.
Hey, listen. You reminded me, man. I meant to call you and put me an order in for one of those shirts right there, man.
Well, say less, brother. I got you. We'll have some
Yeah.
on deck
I
in the
I
building. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you don't have your Inside Steppin' t-shirt, please feel free to get it while we
yeah.
there because we gonna have plenty on deck. Yeah,
Yeah, I need one of those, man.
we got you.
Yeah, hey man, listen, I'm excited, man. It's gonna be a live weekend. I hadn't been there in a few years. So yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
That's definitely what's happening. So we're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, we're gonna have some
Listen,
fun
man.
now.
You
You
know
better
what?
believe that.
I feel kind of crazy because I tell people, Jules and Gents is a bomb event. Like this is one of my favorite, if not my favorite event of the year. And like
Yes, it is.
it's so like ingrained in me that I just don't even say it no more. It's like, you just need to be there. Like straight up. You need to
Yeah,
be
it's
in
a West
Phoenix this
Coast
weekend.
banger. Yeah,
I mean, we go
yeah.
to a lot
It's
of
a West
events.
Coast now. It's a banger out there.
Man, we go to a lot of events, and producer lady always tell me, don't be talking about what your favorite event. Listen, I'm still a customer. I know
That's
we got
right.
Inside Stepping, but I'm still a patron of the dance, of the community, the culture,
That's
and
right.
everything that goes with it. And then when I see something that I like, and don't get it twisted, everything ain't for everybody, but for me, I like this event a lot, you know, and
Oh yeah.
and events of this size right here, which the majority of we got so many events that go on all year long, and the majority of them are in this size range. And I say, the 250 to 300 crowd. That's generally the size of most sets across the country. And simple
Yeah.
fact is, all events are not created equal.
Right.
And that's just the bottom line. This one in particular is one of the best, in my opinion. Now, that is my opinion. Let me make that clear, because you got folks that they be mistaking opinions for facts. You understand me? I like it, and that's all that matters to me. So there.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this a live event, man. I'm so excited. It took me three 3 years or 4 years to get back, because this is the only group in my life I've ever got putting out. Angie put me out the group,
Yeah, that's
so it took me 4 years to get back in. Yeah, and I ain't
Okay,
even
now
in.
don't
I
act
ain't
up
even
again,
in. I
Silver.
just got invited
Like,
back. I,
now
yeah,
you know she gonna be excited to see you, but don't act up again, because Angie is
man.
like,
Yeah, they say you got one foot
man.
out the door and the other one on a banana peel, mister.
I listen. I'm on a bar of soap right now. You understand me? Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I'm definitely excited. I can't wait to
yeah.
touch down.
You don't want to upset Miss Angie, man.
No.
She got
Uh-uh.
she's a tall midget, Jack. You'll be in trouble. You don't want that smoke.
Yeah, man. I listen. She don't play no game. I listen, Brian. I saw. I had 2 missed calls from her last week. Oh
Ooh
Lord, I
wee.
almost went to hyperventilating.
Ooh.
I had to hurry up call her back. I didn't know what was going on here.
Yeah,
Let
buddy.
me hurry up call her.
Yeah. You
Mm,
better have your ducks in a row, mister.
man, she don't play.
Well, listen, I
not at
want
all.
to. Did we miss anything, Faye? Make sure we didn't miss nothing, so we can get ready to
The
wrap it
only
up.
thing I want to make sure everybody is clear on is uh Saturday night, main ballroom, 8 to 1. Afterwards, we will be having the after party. It's only 15 minutes away. It's $10 to get into the after party, and it's gonna go until 4 a.m. And Sunday morning, service is gonna start at 9 a.m. So just saying, still get your worship on. You know how you used to do party all night and still go to church in the morning? It's the same thing, y'all. Like, just get on up, get your praise on, and then you can go back and take a nap later.
Y'all see how
I'm
she
just
just
saying.
Yeah,
put that plug in for Jesus? Look,
yeah, she did.
Always.
Won't he?
Okay.
Won't he do
won't
it?
he do it?
Won't he
Won't
do
he
it?
do it? What do he say? Won't he will? No. And then if you're
Yeah.
gonna be there Sunday for the brunch, food will only be served from 1 to 2, right? So we got Sunday morning service, we got tea prac. We're gonna clear the room, spray everything down, make sure everything is nice and clean and pulled together, and then food will be served from 1 to 2 if you paid for the 3 day pass or if you paid for that Sunday with the brunch. After 2 o'clock, food is gonna be cut down, it's gonna be cut off, and we'll be in the ballroom dancing. So don't show up at no 3:30, 4 o'clock talking about I paid for food and there ain't no food.
and and
Food is from 1 to 2.
and
So
let
I just
me
want to make
There
sure
you go.
everybody knew that.
and let me put this out there on that brunch. Oh yeah, baby, we didn't mention the brunch. The brunch is one of the highlights of this event, by the way. That brunch be off the chain, baby. You ain't seen a buffet full of food like this.
Yeah,
Facts.
we gotta do a live show at the brunch line.
Oh, no doubt.
Yeah,
Let's make
We,
hey,
yeah,
we
yeah.
make it
We gotta
happen.
go up and down the brunch line.
We can make it
but
happen.
Yeah.
listen,
Say
we're
less.
not gonna talk over the food. So we're gonna bag y'all up a little bit because we want to make sure everybody stay
Oh no,
healthy,
we
that
gonna be at the
everybody
brunch.
don't
We
be
gonna
No,
be in the
no, we're
brunch
gonna be where the
line.
line of people where that. Yeah, we're gonna be before they get to the
Cause
food.
it's a line. The
Yeah,
absolutely.
line be down the
yeah. Don't
hall.
worry about it. I'm. Yeah, just follow me. I'm gonna be where the food is. Don't worry about that. You better believe that.
Well,
See.
the food is gonna be off the chain as usual, but 1 to 2. That's the food will be served during that time. We will make sure everybody eats. All our paying guests will get their food, and we'll make sure you get a table to sit at in the inside of the room. And then the music
Mm-hmm.
gonna be going, and we can break into our party, our day set.
That's
There
what's
you go.
happening. All right.
There you go.
So I think we got it all covered. And looking like
Yeah.
it's about time for us to call it a night. This show went quick. I didn't even realize we was this far into it. Oh,
And listen, go ahead and let them know. Just because you paid for your food, don't mean it's gonna be there after 2 o'clock. If you don't
I
get
just
there
said,
between 1 and 2, it's gonna be some people getting seconds and thirds. I'm just telling you that right now.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
I'm gonna
don't come
probably
in
be
at
one
3
of
talking
them.
about where my food.
yeah. I'm gonna definitely be one of them. Though I'm definitely be one of them. Just get on in there and get your food.
There it
That's all
is.
you got to do.
Amen.
Whoop, there it is.
Listen, y'all stay good, and I'll see y'all this weekend.
All right, brother.
Yes,
We
sir.
appreciate you. Faye, I appreciate you. Thank you for chiming in and coming through and hanging out. I appreciate you. I want y'all
Absolutely.
both to take it easy till I see you on Friday. Love you much. Tell my girl Angie Fain I said holla back. And we'll see her on Friday, y'all. I'm looking forward to it.
All right, y'all. Looking forward to it.
All right.
All
Y'all
right,
have a
you
good
got it.
night now.
You
You
too.
too,
Peace
bro.
out. All right, there y'all have it. Jules and Gents coming up for this weekend right here. We are going to be inside Steppin. We'll be in the building. We'll be broadcasting live and doing the doggone thing. Thank you, Susu. Susu says she loved my braids. And by the way, shout out to my girl Tam Tam right here in San Antonio because she braided me up the other day. I appreciate you, my dear. That's my shero right there. Now I'm gonna tell you, my girl Tam Tam, Miss Tammy, y'all. Miss Tammy got a little bit of a farm. Y'all, she got some goats. They so cute. She got goats out there, man. That is the neatest thing. I really enjoy that. And it's very peaceful hanging out with the goats. Also a stepper, by the way. So y'all get ready because when you meet Miss Tam Tam, she'll be around. She'll be hanging out with us. So y'all get ready. With all of that said, I don't have a whole lot left to go on. But I am going to address one more thing before I go. For those of you who happen to be watching, and I hope the ambassador's on here because he and I, matter of fact, you know what? Skip that. I'm getting ready to call. I'm getting ready to put him on the horn. I'm getting ready to say something to this guy right quick. Let me see if I can get him on here. Ambassador, because I'm getting ready to clown with him right quick about something that he and I went back and forth about not too long ago. I hope he picks this thing up. I really hope he picks this phone up. We gonna have some fun right quick, y'all. Look at him. He don't want to answer. Oh, look at that. Boy, would you look at that. Boy, would you look at that. Uh-huh.
What's up?
I don't know. Put your camera on, man. What's the matter? You ugly right now?
It's on. You don't
I
see
don't
me?
see you. We don't see your face, man. I saw it at first. I don't see it. There you are. There you are. Now,
Oh, this.
let me switch this up.
What's
I still got her name on here. Let me close that up right quick. So look at here, bro.
What's up?
You know I called you because I'm on some BS, right?
Okay, like
Uh-huh.
always.
Uh-huh.
Go ahead.
So peep game. Oh, and by the way, bro, nice job with the mashup thing. I enjoyed yours, man. I'm
Right.
gonna have to go back and check out all these different DJs things, man, and see what's good. So look at here, man.
Okay.
You remember a couple of weeks ago when I had you and DJ Vale on the show? Remember that?
Okay.
Why you
I'm kind of old.
hesitate? You over there like what you finna do? What you finna say?
I'm kind of old. I'm kind of old, man. My memories is going
Oh, don't
away.
use
But
that.
go
Don't
ahead.
no. See, me and you about the same dang on age, man. Look, and I get talked about for my memory, so I'm gonna try to cut you some slack. Okay. So peep gang. You remember the conversation we was having and we got to talking about people using other people's footage and stuff like that. Remember that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Let me tell you what happened. I just want you,
Right.
because I said that people shouldn't use other people's, things to promote stuff. It's a form of false advertising, right? Well,
Okay.
I went to an event recently that someone used other people's names, organizations, footage, all of that, right? Got
Okay.
there. Now, I want you to know people traveled from out of town to this event. And I want you to know there was no stepping.
Okay.
Come on, man. That's
What you
misleading
said?
as hell.
Well, you said a little extra.
What extra?
Well, you said they instead of just the footage, they used their name and some other things as well.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
I'm just saying.
So
I just wanted to bring
you
that
call.
back up. That's all.
All right, let me fight back.
Go ahead. Come on. I love this.
My thing was when it comes to just the video, period. Um, just so happened, my thing was, okay, let me just say this. You could have used any video of some people dancing, and I'm thinking it would have been okay.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't okay with you and my sister because y'all knew the participants in the video,
Listen,
and
if
you
I
knew where
went,
the video came from.
if somebody I didn't know did that, and I went there thinking that I was getting one thing, and I went and spent all that money and traveled and did all that other stuff, and I didn't get it, I have a
Well,
problem
because
with that.
they did the extra. They did like you said, they used somebody's name and some other things, not just the video.
Mm-hmm.
So what's your point?
It's false
Well, I
advertising.
already knew your
False
point, but
advertising.
we on the air, right?
False advertising. Look at you. We on the air, right? Yeah, we on the air, man. Hey, man. How you doing, homie?
Man, your boy good, man. I felt good, man, when they put the mash up.
Mashup, the
Shout
DJ
out to
mashup.
Tika, the mash up. Shout out to Tika,
Yeah.
because I wasn't gonna get involved, and then I saw some of the other videos, and I was like, oh, okay, this right up my
I was
alley.
about to say, man, you slick with the mixes, man. I'm glad to see you
Man,
jumped in there.
like, this is what I do,
Yeah, I know.
But I got in at the last minute, and which is cool. I mean, I like the product I put out.
No, you did
And
a nice job, man. I liked it. I was I opened up the show talking about it, and I was really shocked when I saw Drew, the Phenom, got in the thing.
Yeah.
And did a real nice mix. Now I haven't had a chance to watch all of them. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna make it my business to go back and check them all out. DJ Q out of Houston, he did a nice one. I really liked his.
Yes, he did. Everybody did nice,
Yeah.
rather well, actually.
Well, for the ones that I saw, like I said, I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna watch them because there's a lot of them out there. I see your boy Marky G jumped out there.
Yeah, he the one really got me inspired because
I should have.
I didn't know he was getting in. But he said, no, he didn't talk. I haven't talked to him. He sent it to me, and I was like, oh, you trying to show off, huh?
He actually sent it to you. Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah. I was like, okay, let me hop in.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely go back and check these out. I thought about
I
doing one, but
I almost missed it, but fortunately, I didn't get a chance to go because I work out outside, and it started thunderstorming here.
Oh.
So I actually came straight home from work and got right on it.
Okay.
And then I saw two posts that said it was going to be over with in an hour, and it was like 20 minutes left.
So you did what you always do. You whip something up.
Man, real quick.
Yeah, well, that was good job, man. I liked it. So shout out to Tika over there with the DJ challenge, the mashups DJ challenge. It's a good thing. I'm enjoying it. I think it gets an opportunity to showcase some of these other guys out here, man, that trying their hand in the game.
She said she's gonna put the voting out, so everybody who saw it, hope you liked what I put out, and I need you guys vote. So I don't know what the prize is.
I'm not voting for you.
So I can't promise I'm gonna share it with everybody.
I ain't voting for you, so I'm just saying.
I know I got your old lady gonna vote twice. So
oh damn, you got me. All right. I see you. My man.
So that's good.
She do. I'm gonna break her hands. Dirty.
Yeah.
You dirty.
I'm looking forward to winning something.
What you say? I'm gonna win something.
I'm looking forward to winning something. Yeah.
My man. All right, man. I didn't want nothing. Just felt like messing with you tonight.
Yep, I appreciate it.
We'll be out there in Phoenix this weekend, man, for the Jules and Gents Phoenix Jam.
Okay. Fame, my home girl.
Yeah, man. You should have came on out.
I can't make it, Brian. Actually, I got some dates. I got some doctor's appointments I got to make and stuff. So
Yeah,
I
you
ain't gonna
do
be
that,
able to
man.
make
I don't need you falling apart. We can't have that.
it.
You
Right.
got to keep it together,
Yeah,
brother.
I'm like man. So they oiling and greasing me up, man. So all this, I won't be squeaking next
Greasing you up
time. You
like a
see,
stuck, like a pig ready to go to roast.
right? What's today's show about?
We talked about Jules and Gents. I had Selwyn Hodges and Miss Faye on there, and we talked about the event. Angie wasn't able to make it; she had to work late, and Deetra's and doing her thing, and they're really working hard to get everything in order, man, for the weekend. So they didn't have time, which is not a bad thing. So we're gonna be looking forward to, like I said, the weekend, man. We gonna get it in. So you make sure you tune in, man. Don't make me have to come see about you, man.
Oh well, that ain't no problem,
All
man.
right, brother.
I need to let people know about some things
Go
if
ahead.
that's okay.
Do it. Hurry
I
up
got
before
a
we
call
close it out.
We'll be in Houston. We'll be in Houston, Texas. I'll be in Houston, Texas, July 19th through the 21st with the Faces of Houston, Tracy Lacey and Girl Bonnie. We're gonna get it in, y'all. So I'll be there.
Make sure I don't come to that one. Go ahead.
Yeah, we know you'll be there. I want to invite all my Texans to come on out from Dallas and Houston and San Antonio and wherever you at. Come on down. It's going down. That's July the 19th through the 21st in Houston, Texas, with my man Greenwood and
Smooth.
the
Collaboration is real, brother.
That's right. That's right. We'll be down there getting it in hot Houston.
Yeah, it's gonna be hot too. That time of year, yeah, it's warm.
No, last
Hottest
time I
fish
was
grease,
there,
baby.
man, I thought I was gonna melt, man. God,
Hey, I'll take this over that snow any day. Y'all can have that.
Oh well, okay.
Y'all can have that.
Yeah,
All right,
great.
brother. Well, I appreciate you, man, just for coming and hanging out with me for a few minutes, man. I want you to have yourself a wonderful evening, sir, and I will chop it up with you soon. Matter of fact, I'll be on my way back to the house here in a couple of weeks. So,
all right,
stay
your hair
tuned.
look nice.
Thank you, brother.
Your
Thank you. My girl Tam Tam down here hooked the brother up.
All right,
My girl
that's
Tammy.
what's up.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm gonna holler at you. Get off my line,
Peace.
man. Peace out. Oh man. All right, y'all. Okay, I'm done messing around for the night. We just hanging out, talking a little smack. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Inside Steppin', and we are just here doing what we do, enjoying what we enjoy, loving on this dance. And like I was saying earlier, I want y'all to simply remember that there was a time in this dance, and I'm talking to my fighters, I'm talking to my arguers, I'm talking to my people with beef. There was a time in this dance when people had beef with each other, but not on the set. Keep the beef off the set. Go dance, enjoy yourself, take your tail home, and then fight later on when ain't nobody else watching. We don't need to see that. And I'm going to say what I always say. Never measure an event by the quantity of the people in attendance, but by the quality of memories you create with the people who are present. And that is my quote. And I say that because it's so important that we coexist within this dance and just keep on loving on each other. Why not? Fighting take too much energy. Anyway, the views and opinions expressed in this program are not necessarily those of its host, Urban Arts Enterprises, its advertisers, or affiliates, and are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent. And the last thing I'm going to tell y'all is this. I love you, and there's nothing that you can do about it. Good night.